Hi everyone, my name is Tamra, and I'm going to talk to you today a little bit about the law of attraction and manifesting. I've had quite a few people ask me these questions the last few months, so I've decided to do a video about it. A little bit to know a little bit about me. I've been studying spirituality and metaphysics for the last 20 years, but I've also been interested in the universal secrets pretty much my whole life. So I'm going to give you just a little background on my view on manifesting and the law of attraction. Okay, the first thing I want to express is until you understand energy, you're not going to really understand the law of attraction, because everything is composed of energy. So when you think of your physical body, you have to think of it as just a form, okay? And it's radiating, okay? So when you are going through certain situations or when you're feeling certain ways, it's radiating out into the universe, and there's no boundary with energy. It's felt everywhere. So you can feel, if you're on one side of the country, you can feel it in another country. There's no limits to energy, okay? So a lot of people just have to be, the more in tune and the more aware and the more conscious you are, the more you may experience these energies on a regular basis, okay? So what happens when you're trying to manifest and bring things toward you? First of all, you are constantly the law of attraction. So what people don't understand is just because you concentrate on something doesn't mean it's going to automatically come to you. Everything depends on what is going on inside of you. I think where people are getting confused about the law of attraction is because there's a lot of videos, a lot of teachers out there that are saying, change your thoughts, change your mind, and things will come to you. That is correct. You have to change your thoughts, you have to change your mind, you have to change your perspective. But if behind the thought is fear and a lack and insecurity and not a faith in what's happening, what's going to come to you is not going to manifest in the way you think that it's going to manifest. Another thing is, everything is on universe's time. So I believe that we go through cycles. I also consult in astrology and numerology, and I have witnessed through my own life and through my own experiences the cycles that we go through. If you think of the sun, if you think of the moon, if you think of planets, if you just think of everything in life, there is a cycle. So if something isn't supposed to happen, no matter how much you try to manifest it, if everything isn't in sync, it's not going to come to you in the way that you're wanting it to. Because most people are trying to control when they do the law of attraction. It can't be controlled because control is a fear. It's an expectation, and an expectation is a fear. So you have to let go of when it's going to come, because all of this energy is holding you back. If you constantly think about, oh, when is this going to happen? When is this going to happen? That is a fear, and that is an insecure feeling. It's not a faith, or it's not a trust. So you have to have trust in the universe as well, okay? So all of these aspects have to be aligned. Let's say if two people, let's say relationship, let's say two people are supposed to meet. If one person is not ready to meet, and if your inner part of you, if you still have a lot of things that you haven't cleared up, you may be attracting other people into your life that is going to prepare you for the right person. Let's say you have a lot of wounds. Let's say you have a lot of painful situations that have happened to you in your life. The universe is constantly bringing you situations and people into your life to reflect those wounds, so you can clear those up, so you can transform the energy and you can heal, so you can attract the person that's going to bring you much more happiness. So there's so many variables with the law of attraction. So whatever you are is what you are going to attract. So if you can change what's going on inside of you, that will change how fast you can attract things to you. Okay? And you will become to understand this at a different level, because there becomes an awareness when all of this happens. Okay? And maybe another video I'll talk about transforming the pain, as Eckhart talked about as pain body, if some of you are not aware of that. Also, you have to remember that along with these wounds, there's a lot of conditioning. So people have to be careful of their thoughts and their beliefs when something is going to happen, how they're feeling about themselves, because all of this has an impact on what you are going to attract. Well, a lot of us have a limited belief system, and we have this since birth because our parents are putting a lot of their thoughts, their opinions, their beliefs on us, and then we start taking on their belief system. Then you have education, you have your clergy, your spiritual teachers, your government, just society as a whole. You have so much information that you really aren't tapping into your authentic self. So you can't radiate your true authentic self out into the universe. It's kind of covered up. So you have to tap into your passions. You have to kind of work through all of this other information that has been given to you throughout the years, and you have to assemble it as what is mine, what is someone else's. And most people don't even know their own passions, their own thoughts, their own beliefs, because they've been taking on everyone else's thoughts and beliefs about them, about themselves. So you first want to tap into this. And a great illustration with this is if you look at movie stars, artists, musicians, okay? They tap into their passion. They are being their authentic self. But then what happens is the industry, they cloud them with their thoughts, their beliefs, their views on how they think they should be. And now these musicians, these actors, these artists, they get confused, and at some point there's a crisis in their life. So they no longer recognize themselves anymore, and they lose themselves. So that is actually what we are doing throughout our lives. And if you're not aware of this, then at some point in your life, you're going to feel a little lost. So in order to attract the higher vibrations, because you are constantly the law of attraction. It's not an idea. It's not something that you're going to do. You are the law of attraction. So whatever is inside of you is vibrating on the outside. And as they say, like attracts like. So if you are scarred, if you are wounded, if you're feeling a certain way or you're not feeling good, you're going to attract certain people into your life that are probably going to enhance that. Or they're going to be someone that's going to be there to help you heal that. So you have to know, and you have to be aware on what is going on around you. And that's why I concentrate so much on awareness. And that's where I believe astrology and numerology can bring insight. It taps into certain aspects of yourself that you are not aware of. And it brings kind of an aha moment. I see this so many times. Okay? So give yourself attention and discover who you are as a person. And if you're going through different things in your life, give yourself the love, give yourself the attention, just like you would do with a child. If a child was hurting, you give it attention. We all have an inner child. So give that child attention. Give it love. And those wounds and those pains will gradually transform, and then you can vibrate at a different level, and what you attract to you will be totally different. Okay? It will be a lighter vibration, because sadness and wounds and painful situations, they're vibrating at a lower energy. So I hope this has given you a little information. If you want to know more about me, you can check out my website at www.tamrasolves.com. It's TAMRASOLVES.com, or awarenessnow.net. Okay? Thanks for watching, and I'll see some of you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.